This is the process of making chains. Large machines, heavy machinery, and exposure to heat are challenges that workers must face. It requires skilled technicians who have special skills and attention every step of the way. A chain is a series of metal or other materials shaped like a ring and intertwined with each other. Steel chains are often used to pull, transport, or bind an item that is usually heavily loaded. So have you ever seen a chain that is super huge? If you have, you might be wondering about the manufacturing process. Let's see how these giant steel chains are made. In the first stage, the steel chain manufacturing process begins with the selection of suitable raw materials. The main materials used in steel chain manufacturing are either low-carbon steel or high-alloy steel. These two types of steel are chosen for their combination of strong and rust-resistant grades. Low-carbon steel has a carbon content of around 0.5% to 0.25%, which makes it quite soft and malleable. On the other hand, these high-alloy steels contain elements such as chrome, nickel, and molybdenum that increase strength and corrosion resistance. These pieces of steel are then cut according to the specifications of the desired length and diameter of the links. This cutting process must be done meticulously to ensure that each piece is uniform and up to standard. Once the raw material is cut, the next step is heating. The steel pieces are heated in industrial furnaces at very high temperatures. The steel is usually heated at 1,200 degrees Celsius. The heated and cut steel is then formed into links using a special forming machine. This machine bends the steel into a perfect circle. After the links are formed, the next step is to connect them one by one to form a long chain. This joining process is done with a very unique technique. Preheated and pre-measured metal bars are bent around a pole to give them a rounded shape before being connected to each other in one smooth mechanical motion. The gaps where the ends of the rods meet are usually pressed together by powerful press segments. Once the steel bars have been formed into links using specialized machines, the next step is to prepare the links for the welding process. This process usually includes surface cleaning to ensure there is no dirt or contaminants that interfere with the welding quality. In maritime chain welding, there are two main methods used: automated welding machines and manual welding by skilled welders. The choice between these two methods depends on the design specifications, scale of production, and the level of accuracy required. This welding process must have a uniform weld structure. The strength of the weld joint greatly affects the strength of the chain link. Considering that the steel chain must be able to withstand large tensile forces and various other loads. So, where will this giant steel chain be used? In the industrialized world, steel chains are very important components because of their incredible strength and durability. Let's take a look at some of the most common uses of these chains. In the shipping industry, giant chains are used to secure ships at docks, lift anchors, or connect ships to barges. Because of its strength and durability, it is able to support and be used across a wide range of ship operational uses, such as its use on board the USS Enterprise, the world's first nuclear aircraft carrier to use large steel chains for various lifting and securing systems. In addition, the construction industry relies heavily on the use of steel chains. These chains play an important role in supporting their use in cranes, heavy equipment, and other lifting devices. To lift and move large construction materials such as steel beams, concrete, and other material components. The use of steel chains in the mining industry is also very important. Steel chains are used in transporting mining materials from one place to another. The strength and durability of giant chains make them the right choice. which is useful for ensuring that the material can be lifted safely and can be pulled perfectly. Despite being big and strong, there are still accidents caused by broken steel chains. For example, the anchor of the MSC Zoe in 2019, which caused the loss of more than 270 containers in the North Sea due to bad weather. A similar incident also happened to the Deepwater Horizon in 2010. A major oil leak occurred in the Gulf of Mexico when a chain failure on the Deepwater Horizon drilling rig caused an explosion. These incidents show how important it is to conduct rigorous testing and inspection to ensure giant chains are safe to use. By applying the best standards in maintenance and testing, the industry can reduce the risk of potentially catastrophic failures. These incidents show how important it is to conduct rigorous testing and inspection to ensure that giant chains are safe to use. By applying the best standards in maintenance and testing, the industry can reduce the risk of potentially catastrophic failures. Therefore, to ensure the quality and safety of chains, a testing and inspection process is required. Through these procedures, we can guarantee that the chain complies with the set standards. One important step in testing is the load test. The chain is tested beyond its working load limit. The aim is to ensure that the chain can be used safely in various situations. This process uses specialized equipment such as load cells designed to simulate real conditions during use. This way, inspectors can see how the steel chain reacts under extreme stress to ensure that the final product meets safety and reliability standards. Thorough testing like this is essential to prevent failures in the field. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.